Hello friends, my name is Praveen Nayak and today I am going to talk about conditional access policy. The prerequisite for this is that you need to add a few users to Azure Active Directory. If you want to know how to add users, then uh, you can see my previous video where I have shown how to add users to Azure Active Directory. So once an user has been added, you need to again go to Azure Active Directory, and here uh, there is a link called as security. You have to go to security, and in security there is conditional access. So here we need to create a new policy, and I will name this policy restrict users, because I want to restrict one user and have a certain additional authentication condition for that particular user. So I have renamed it restrict users. I can add a number of users to this policy. So right now, for example purpose, I will just add one user. So next is you have to click on this users and groups, and then select users and groups and this particular checkbox. Here I am selecting this user called as John, who I have created earlier. So I'm selecting John. Now John has been added. Now I have to go and click on this cloud apps. Here I have to now select, because I want this user to be restricted when the user access uh, the Azure portal. So Microsoft Azure Management. So I have selected this. So that is the app. Uh, Now I will add some conditions. Okay, so you have to click on the conditions and then the sign-in risk, which is not configured. I will click on sign-in risk. Do you want to configure it? Yes. And then I will say uh, even if there is no risk, right? So at that, even if there is no risk, then also I want to have some additional conditions for this user. So I am saying even if it is no risk, uh, then also I want this policy to be enforced. Now I have added the conditions, and then we have to go to grant. So basically what you need to do once this condition is satisfied, so even if it is no risk, then what you need to do. So what we need to do here is we want to enforce multi-factor authentication. So that is what I am doing here. If I want to block a particular user, I can also do it. Like I can say, okay, even if there is no risk, just block the user. Or here in this particular example, what I am saying is let's grant access, but the user should uh, authenticate using so an additional authentication scheme will be used for this user. So I'm saying select and then enable policy. Yes, enable it. So this policy has been created, and now I have enabled this policy, and this user. Uh, so now we will log in as this user and we'll see what happens. All right. So I'll say create. The policy is getting created. So the policy has been created now. You can see restrict users. So what I'll do is I'll now log out and I will log back in again. So now I will log in using the other user's ID. So John Doe, so at blogonenergy.com. So I typed in the password for this particular user, and now you can see it is asking me to enter the code. Okay, so I entered the password, and now I have received the code on my phone. So I have to now type in this code. So I'm just checking my phone, and I got the code. So the code is 158432. So now you can see that I'm able to log in. So that is how using conditional access policy we have enforced a multi-factor authentication, which means so there are multiple authentications. The first authentication was using the password. After the successful authentication, we now enforced another one, which is called where a code has been sent uh, to the mobile number which was provided for that user, and when I entered the correct code, I was able to log in. So that's all about conditional access policy. Uh, Thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you like it, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.